What they don't tell you.
What they don't tell you.
What they don't tell you.
Podcast.
It's the What They Don't podcast. It's the What They Don't tell you.
Make sure you check out
It's the What They Don't podcast. It's the What They Don't tell you podcast.
That's what I like about this show.
It's the What They Don't tell you. It's the What They Don't podcast. It's the What They Don't tell you. It's the What They Don't tell you podcast. Catch jewels about the entertainment industry. Don't fall for fool's gold in business trickery. Help you see through the lies and keep all your real ties. We got DJ Myth gon' hit with the high top. Listening to other channels, he gon' help you stop it. Keisha got the beats nest to leave you impressed. Once you hear the word, you can't settle for less. Together they gon' deliver and you might just be R. Tap into this podcast. Shout out to the B Squad. Hey, together they gon' deliver and you might just be R. Shout out to this podcast. This here's the B Squad.
It's the WTDTY podcast.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of What They Don't Tell You podcast. We are your host, DJ Mifflin.
Keisha Williams.
And we are the B Squad. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Another fine day, another episode, man. We here.
And we back on a Friday.
Yes,
Oh,
isn't
wait,
that crazy?
Friday Eve?
Well, Eve.
Dang, we're
Yeah,
so close.
Eve. Hey.
We here on Thursday, y'all.
Thursday. Y'all know we do things different now. We just don't give a damn.
Yeah. I was like, it feels good to be able to record when you want it, when you got
Yes.
something to say.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of coming in when they got to make you say something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That way I can get my stuff together and hit y'all with truth, knowledge, and some silly shit. All in one. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But listen, we got a great show for you guys today.
We do.
As you can see, we have a wonderful setup out here. You know, that's how we do it. What y'all
We live
don't
in
know
the
is
neighborhood.
when we first started, this is how we did it. You know what I'm saying? We used to have,
It
yeah,
didn't look
boy.
pretty though, but
Right.
you know, there
Because
was
we wasn't visual then.
The
so.
facts.
Yeah, so we could.
Oh, remember I found out you can't eat crackers on the radio?
Yeah. Waste of an
Mike
episode.
hears everything.
Thank you.
So I was like, only soft foods.
Yes.
People, only
So-
soft foods.
You can go back and check that episode of Keisha Eating on What They Don't Tell You
It was my
podcast.
very first mukbang. I had no idea what mukbang was back then, but I did it.
Yeah, you did. But listen, we have some great guests here, which we'll introduce them in just a moment. But you know how we do it.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we
gotta pay
talk
them
to the
bills.
money.
Yeah, we gotta pay them
We
bills.
gotta pay the bills. So,
So-
we gotta go with the sponsors.
Yes.
You know?
So, Keisha, you want to start it off? Or?
All right. Sonny and Bobby Productions. We specialize in film production, documentaries, movie videos, and more. Schedule a free consultation today. Sonny and Bobby Productions, we make visions reality. You can schedule your free consultation at sonnybobbyproductions@gmail.com. That's SONNBOBB, and of course, the Y.
That was cool. I like that one.
You like
did
that one?
Yeah,
You
you
like
came
that
off on that one. Good. let me get mine right. Clean Looks, a boutique company making sure you have the skills and training needs to become marketable by industry standards. Clean Looks, we get you from the shoot to the show. Email them today to schedule your free consultation. That's Clean Looks, clean with a K, cleanlooks@gmail.com.
Keep it clean. Raw! Renaissance Acting Workshop.
Say what you
Attention, all aspiring actors. If you are someone who's looking to get into the business and learn how to be a better artist, you need to call them at 404-552-4985.
That's right. I'm proud of you. Perfect Nobodies. Perfect Nobodies, the perfect piece of clothing you didn't know you needed. Get it before everybody's got it. Listen, you can get Perfect Nobodies at Instagram at Perfect Nobodies, Facebook at Perfect Nobodies, the website, perfectnobodies.com, or just go out there and just look for Perfect Nobodies because they everywhere. Shout out to Carl.
Right.
All right, so Perfect Nobodies, man. Go get that, man.
And shout out to all of our sponsors, past, present, future, and of course, all of those underlying tracks by Madwork.
Madworks Music Group, yes, man. If you ever need some tracks, if you are artists out there and you need music, my crew, Madworks Music Group, is the ones for you. All right, so you can contact them 404-552-4985. I used to do the emails, but I ain't got time for that right now. Tired of saying that over and over. But yeah, just hit them up there. But yes, any instrumentals that you hear on the show, most of them, even the track that is the opener for our What They Don't Tell You podcast is all from Madworks
Right,
Music
there's
Group.
new
all right?
opening, y'all.
Yes. Had to, man. I ain't had money for copyrights. But I had to get that right.
Had to stop trying to pay out somebody else to
I
make
had to
you
go ahead and
make
get
those payments.
I had to go get right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But listen, let's take a quick break.
Real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a quick break and then we're gonna come back. All right. What They Don't Tell You podcast. B Squad is in the building.
What they don't tell you.
What they don't tell you.
Podcast.
We talking about practice, man.
8 beautiful girls and 1 lone man.
Talking about something real smooth, like talking about really it's the worthy one. Really talking practice and shit. I mean, this shit really just practice. Yeah, word to AI. Guess who? Shit, guess who? Been doing this shit a couple years. Guess who? It's the jeweler nigga. Who you? Who you? Shit, who you? Steph the jeweler nigga. Guess who? You know what I'm saying? Guess who? Looking for a different. Guess who? It's the jeweler nigga. Shit, who you? Shit sound the same these days. Who you? Yeah. Shit, who you? Steph the jeweler nigga. A-Town fitted. Yeah. Jewels cursing free. Shine too bright, so my whip stay tinted. Double takes at the light, might just wanna hide your misses. I'm him in the present, so to you I'm gifted. Free the big slime, got the rap game shifted. Goes no more shows, man, who could've predicted? Cake dripped over shoulders, I ain't saving no bitch. But if hip hop was dead, I'm here, let me replenish. Real, guess who? Guess who? Guess who? It's the jeweler nigga. Who you? Who you? Who you? Steph the jeweler nigga. Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? It's the jeweler nigga. Who you? And me. Who you? Who you? Steph the jeweler nigga.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Mifflin from What They Don't Tell You podcast. Hey, listen, if you want to check out the shows, you can always go to YouTube. B Squad presents WTDTY podcast. You can also check us out on Buzzsprout, WTDTY podcast, and also on Spotify, WTDTY podcast. So go out there, check us out, check out the show, and support us, all right? B Squad is in the building. See you then.
Eat. Go ahead.
All right, and we are back on What They Don't Tell You podcast. B Squad is definitely in the building.
That's right.
Like I said, we have some very special guests here. I am so honored to have them here. The king and queen here. Black excellence at its best. We have Darvinique Hawthorne and Segrin Phillips.
How you doing? How you doing?
Not
Yes,
confused with the alcohol.
Yes.
See the spelling? Y'all
We
gonna
are
be like,
in
am
the
I saying
building.
it right? We saying it right. Don't you hate when you got a name that's different and people be looking at you like,
I hate that.
who's saying it wrong?
Yeah.
You saying it. You think I don't know how to say my own name?
My teachers always
I was
said
like,
it
you
wrong,
see
too.
the spelling? Somehow you got confused. Let's walk through it together.
Okay.
First syllable is after me. Repeat after me. I just hate when they be looking at you like, you must be saying it wrong. You asked me my name.
It is Segwinisha. Okay? Not Segwinisha. Segwinisha. I'm like, good
I
Lord.
was like, some of these letters are silent.
Like, so your mom gave you 3 names in one?
No, those are real. They be like,
It
so
is.
I'm named after my mama and my daddy, and then my uncle on my somebody else's side. You'd be like, oh no. And then they put them together, and then
black
that's how
names.
you got
Yeah, we do.
so many syllables.
They do.
Sound it out.
That's
You think they're from
That's
Africa,
right.
Charmonique.
Right. I told him I used to say I was going to name my daughter Aquafina because she pure.
No, please don't do that. We
please don't
already
do
have
that.
a
Please.
Hennessy running around.
Not a
Too many
Hennessy.
strippers
Yes.
named Aquafina.
Aquafina
What?
or Dasani?
They're real people. Now, Dasani, yeah.
Dasani,
See, I've heard of these. I've never met them in real life.
No, me neither. But I'm
Okay.
dying to.
Yeah.
Just let me meet one Aquafina and one Dasani, and I
Stop
swear
it.
I'll be
Yeah, I
good.
had did my pole dancing class, and Sapphire had been my stripper name, and then I met a Sapphire, and then I was like, oh, so you took the pole class too? I was wrong.
That's funny.
Never heard that story. This is What They Don't Tell You podcast. You'll hear.
This
We
is
bring
what
it
they
to you
don't
real
tell
raw and live. Okay? Wow. Okay, back to the interview.
That cab starting to
That
hit.
was, yeah.
Let's go back to our guest. Let's go back to our guest. This isn't about me.
This drink is one hell of a drug.
Is it hot? Is it this? All right. Let's go back to the radio.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, our guests are here to promote a special film that's coming out. I want to play with this. So, all right, L.U.S.T.
Yes.
All right, the film is called L.U.S.T,
Yes.
meaning Love Under Serious Temptation. That is the dopest name of a film right there. I love that,
That
man.
It is so
Acronym.
dope.
Thank you.
I
It's
love that.
Yes.
Yes. The screening is tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
Can you tell us a little bit more where it's at and what time?
So it's at Cinevision. Cinevision is a private theater. A lot of studios go there to screen their films, and I was fortunate enough to be able to, get that space.
So fancy.
Shout out to Miss Sandra. She's so cool.
Thank you,
All
Miss
right,
Sandra.
Miss Sandra. Whoop.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I got to see a little bit of it today at the Tech Check, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We worked really hard on this. I worked very hard on it. The cast worked very hard on it. I've been actually working on this project for almost 2 years.
Wow.
Okay.
We got a pre-production, principal, and post. So it's and I did it all by myself. I wrote it, produced it, directed, and edited it.
Amazing.
Can I jump in? Wardrobe stylist, makeup artist.
Oh,
It
shit.
was like
He found out that there are a lot.
I
There
was
are
a
levels.
wardrobe designer. I was a 10 jobs.
Like a Jamaican.
Yes. Awesome.
oh my gosh.
Well, tell us a little bit about the movie. I mean, don't give us too much, but
Well, before we get into the movie,
Yes.
I'd really like to get to know y'all a
My
little
bad.
bit.
Yes.
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 I mean, we know why you're here. We got
Yeah.
the premiere. We're going to talk about the film, but let's talk about the people who made it happen.
thank you, Keisha.
Yes. Yes. Ladies first, Miss Darvinique.
Oh my goodness, where can I begin? Where can I start? Well, it started with just an audition. It started with an audition, but before that, I met Segrin on the set of Smoke as a background actor.
Shout out to John West Jr. Shout out to John West
Shout
Jr.
out to John
One
West
of the most
Jr.
solid people in the game.
Very much so. Very much so.
Wow.
And I was background. I had no speaking lines, but I showed up professional. I came with my homework done. Hair, makeup, wardrobe, in character, and I was a background cop.
Yeah.
And Segrin, after we wrapped, he was just kind of curious. Like, she showed up on set. She was so professional. Who is she? And why isn't she saying anything? And it goes from there. But
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Now,
tight.
and so that means you are in fact an actress, or was that wasn't your first job? That wasn't your first role, correct?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
Mhm. That
Tell
wasn't.
us a little bit about Darvinique, the actress.
Yes. Don't be shy. It sounded like she was trying to be like,
Superstar.
I was just here.
Superstar.
The cap just slipping away. A little bit about me. So I'm chill. I'm like very chill, but I also have a bright personality. I'm
Do you want to?
can y'all? I don't have to say much about that.
Yeah. Bubbly. Yeah, I get it.
Bubbly. I love what I do. I've been doing it collectively for 10 years behind the scenes.
Wow.
And so now it's just starting to kind of peek through.
So you started off behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, behind the scenes. I used to
Awesome.
work on sets. I used to help the other models, makeup, an assistant, whatever I can do. I just wanted to be in the atmosphere of it all.
Right.
And I started going up, showing up as a background actor. But I'm a mother too. I have 2 children. I have an 11-year-old and a 3-year-old who keep me sane.
Yeah. Keep you sane. Yeah, they will.
They keep me very
will.
sane.
Yes. That's the beautiful thing about kids, boy. They keep you real and humbled and down to earth.
Very
Yes.
humble, very
Yes.
humble, and they keep revealing to me how much more growth I have to
Yeah.
happen in my own personal life.
So where you originally from?
Okay, so let me take it all the way back. Let me take it all the way.
Original.
Yeah,
That's how you know she's an actress.
Original.
I was originally born in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
But I was raised in California.
Okay.
So and all my people is from New Orleans. And so,
Wow.
baby, I got that blood in me. You understand? You heard me?
Yeah, you heard
So,
me.
every now and again, my baby Kioka, she come out.
Oh.
But from time to time, you'll see Darvinique. Most of the time. So,
Depends
that's-
on who you around and who you talking to, right?
Oh, when I'm with my family, I
Yeah.
let that flow.
Wow.
I let that flow.
That's
you
it.
know.
That's when it really comes out anyway. Mm-hmm. You could be talking all proper as soon as your
Yeah.
family. Didn't I tell you not to?
It's like, who is
Yeah.
this?
New person.
It's real.
Segrin, where you from, man?
I'm originally from Lansing, Michigan,
Hey.
Oh.
and by way of Detroit.
Okay.
All right.
Moved to Atlanta, lived in here 22 years.
Wow.
Now I live in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were slowly making your way all the way down.
He said next year I'll be in Cuba.
Well,
He's like,
I was just in Mexico
like,
not too
you
long.
know,
Blame it.
You gotta
He's
keep
like,
moving,
just
man.
keep making your way
Yeah.
south.
Keep
You're gonna be
making
like,
your
I
way
now live in Belize.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am in South America.
America.
Hey, speak those things that are not as though they were. Because that's where you want to be.
But originally from Michigan, it's cold up there.
It is.
Very, very cold.
I know.
Yeah.
I used to live there.
But sometimes when you're a part of you live in a small town, you want to spread your wings.
Mm-hmm.
And as a kid, I felt like, I was meant to do something bigger.
Right.
Mm.
And when you have those ambitions, you start to think bigger. And I left at an early age. I left at 16.
So wait, you left home at 16?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what that was like, man. Because I left at 18.
Here we go. I'm about to tell you too.
I'd have been scared at 16.
I would definitely been.
What?
You want to know something? I don't know. I guess I was just overly ambitious. And I was very ambitious. But when you know what you're supposed to do, and you know what you're capable of, and you just know, and you just take that risk. When I was a kid, I just knew my talent, and I knew I was meant for something, but I didn't know how I was gonna get it. But I knew if I wasn't gonna do right in school, I had to make a head start in my career. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I went down to ATL in 1996 for the Freaknik.
Oh boy.
That's why you left at 16. I was like,
Boy. What he meant to say is he came to Freaknik and he never went home. That's what really, that's the full story.
That
Because a
makes
lot of
sense.
people, that's what happened.
now
is
that
the
makes
truth.
sense. Right there. Yeah.
He's like, I came down. That's all right, y'all. I'm not going back.
Right.
Is the
They're like,
truth.
what you gonna do? I'm figured it out. I'm here.
He was
Atlanta.
like, we going home. He's like, for what?
Freaknik claimed a lot of lives. I'm telling
It
you.
did.
Really?
Yeah.
I never made it. I
Not
came
like people
after.
passed away, just people never went home. Like they came.
Did you ever go to
Atlanta.
Freaknik?
No, my brother came out here at that time. Like right, he came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 97. So he missed like the last one. And I was like, my
Yeah.
boyfriend now, he came from New York down here.
Yeah.
And he
I
was
think
here
I'm
at
showing
Freaknik
my
time.
age a little bit.
My whole family was
No,
down
it's
here for
okay.
Freaknik.
I was like, Freaknik was an amazing time. There are still people in Atlanta who are
Let me
still
tell
trying
you
to bring it
something.
back.
Yeah.
It'll never come back.
It'll never come
It'll
back.
Not the way it used
Right,
to be.
right.
I like
That's
that.
it ain't happening. Darvinique is like, what was a Freaknik?
Oh my goodness! I'm looking at y'all like y'all all had a taste.
Go to YouTube. No.
See, that's the
Am I
good
the
thing.
only
It was
person at
before
this
that
table?
time.
It was
Yeah.
before that.
Am I the
Ain't
only
no
person
video.
at
No,
this
I'm saying
table that been to
people
Freaknik?
who have actual
people who are
home
telling
video
the-
and then
telling
put
the
it up on
story?
YouTube. So you can go
up.
to YouTube and look up Freaknik videos.
People are posting
And
Freaknik
people are
from
posting
94,
Freaknik from back in the day.
5,
Yeah.
Yeah, VHS tapes and stuff.
What? That's
Am I
classic.
the only person here that been there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I went
I
to
mean,
one,
we
it was
knew
like
about
after they.
it, but
It was that
it
when they
was-
brought back, and it was just like.
That's not Freaknik.
Yeah.
That's a,
There's
that's
like
a,
three
That's
cars on the
not
side
it.
of the road.
They
That's a
tried to-
park festival. That ain't Freaknik.
They ain't-
It was all in there like.
That's
All right, let me
contained
let
to
me
less
set the
than one
scene.
street.
Let me set the scene.
Oh my goodness!
Because this cab's starting to hit, and I'm about to. There it is.
Don't. Should I put some Luke on? No.
That's the.
Next thing you know, all the cars on the side of the
Freaking
road.
on the ground.
Yes.
17 years old, but
That's before
Wow.
Plankin was
Imagine-
planking. He was doing it for real.
imagine Peachtree, right?
Okay.
Downtown, 5
Peachtree
points,
Street.
right?
Mm-hmm.
From, I don't know, the jail,
Okay.
like
Yup.
Greyhound Station,
Yup.
Okay.
all the way to Lenox Mall.
God.
Okay,
That's a ride.
no cars, thousands upon thousands, a sea of black people.
I didn't know.
That's
I
a
didn't know
lot
it
of
was like
people.
that.
That's
Yeah.
a lot
Thousands
of
of
millipated.
cars.
I'm
didn't
talking
know that
about.
either.
So, and then
So it was like an outdoor mall kind of feel.
it was like an outdoor party.
Party.
feel.
It was a parade.
That's what I mean.
It was-
yeah,
it was
parade.
more
It was
like-
probably
yeah.
like New Orleans.
Mardi
Yeah.
Gras.
Mardi Gras.
On steroids, but all black people.
Wow.
Yeah.
All black people.
Wow.
Dang.
Sea of black people. Then, you got to remember, these are students. So it got wild and, people, man. Can I say what I want to say?
Yeah, say what you
What you want? We grown here.
We grown.
Man, they fucking in the streets,
What?
fucking in the cars, they bouncing ass in the streets, doing all kinds of crazy shit.
And that's why they
you
call
know
it
what I
Freaknik.
mean? It was crazy though. Imagine seeing Tupac riding down Peachtree with the top down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody running up the Pac. You know what I mean?
Wow. And see, that's the thing I have to say about if you were there.
Wow.
Because a lot of the soldiers that we lost, a lot of our people that we lost in this game, if you were there, you got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh.
All that pre-social media, pre-cameras, people was living in the moment.
I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we were where we were back then before what you guys have now.
What?
I mean, any of the artists that were young then, like imagine being like in your 20s or like in your late teens, like you said, like he was like 16, so you like anywhere between people who were there, like really remembering stuff, they might have been 14 all the way up to maybe 23, 24. That was like the average range. So think about that range of people.
Yeah.
That vibe of music, no chaperone.
It was crazy.
Oh, we
It was
was
like-
wildin'.
Yeah.
You don't even want to go in the club. The club was outside.
Wow.
People bumping their music. It was just crazy. It got a little disrespectful though.
It did.
I was
did
like,
get really
I was
disrespectful.
like, because
but-
96 was the last real year. And
Yeah,
then they turned
96,
after that.
95 and 96 was
Yeah.
the classic Freaknik.
And then they said that was the culmination.
That was it.
I
It
was
was
like, that's
over
when they
after
had
that.
to. That was like they had to shut it down because it was.
Imagine being on 85, right?
Yeah.
On the highway. Mm-hmm. Now you know you got rush hour, right?
Yup.
Imagine that, but thousands of cars and you cannot move.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
But you're not moving.
Right.
So since you can't move,
Get out.
just
everybody
left your
gets out
car.
of the car
You just left your cars.
And-
Started partying on the highway.
and you party on the highway, and you know these are students.
Yeah.
They on top of
Kids, they on top of cars. You go
Yo.
from car to car. What's your name? What's your
Yeah,
name? It was just ridiculous. It was just all kinds of debauchery and
And the
Sodom
thing is, I
Gomorrah
was
type
like,
shit.
'cause I came to Atlanta. So
Real.
I got it makes way. This one story finally connects to me. Why Peachtree was what Peachtree was when I got here. While there was no curfew to any of the clubs when I got here.
Yeah, man.
And then by the time I was almost through my matriculation at the Clark Atlanta University,
For sure.
that's when I was like, then the clubs got curfew.
Yep.
Got you.
That's why even like when you listen to V103, they used to have this song that said, and the clubs closed at 3.
Right.
Before the clubs closed at 3.
Okay, when you went
There used to not be a curfew.
So you mean to tell me there was literally clubs that be
I
open
would
until
go
the next
to the
day?
club. I would go to the club, shut it down. You could go from one club to the other club, and it would like finally let out at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Go to the club IHOP because there's the IHOP over there off of Peachtree.
Mm-hmm.
Kick it at the IHOP where everybody else is kicking at because you ain't gonna get a table for 2 hours anyway.
Right.
Go home, shower, go to work, or go to class.
Dang. That sound like fun.
when did you go to Clark?
I was at Clark in '99.
Okay, yeah, you just missed it.
Yeah, I came after all of that, but there was still that remnants.
Yeah,
That's why I was like,
that was
this
that-
is what, because I came and I was like, y'all just be in the street like this? It's like, we going to Peachtree Street. For what?
That was the Freaknik hangover.
Yeah.
The
Right.
hangover from Freak.
Yeah.
But let me tell you about your area over there in the HBCU.
Oh, yeah.
Talk
So
about
there
it.
used to
I
be a
wanna hear
club
this.
over there. There used to be a club over there
559?
called 559.
I already know. 559 caught fire. But yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's like when people
I
come
love
in
this.
here, I start learning more about Keisha when visitors come. Interesting.
She know about 559.
I
She
know
know
about
that.
559. My brother went to 559, but
Yeah.
it was, I think it either caught fire or shut down before we were able to go there. Plus, my friends are all from Atlanta, so they was like, "No, we not."
No, you
And
know,
we ain't
559
going.
was the hoodest club you could
It was
ever
like we can go to
imagine.
Kaya, we can go to Visions,
But that whole
we ain't going to
area
that.
was jam-packed.
They literally said if the club is in numbers, it's hood as fuck. We not going there. Like
so done.
if it's only
Wait,
numbers,
say that again. If it's what?
if the club's name is only numbers, it's
Yeah.
hood as fuck. We not going there.
Funny as hell.
Yo, it's funny because Club 112.
Yep, I got some stories about that
See what I'm
too.
saying? Yeah,
I
you're
was
right.
not of age, but I was in there.
If I open a club, I'm naming that thing 227. What?
Like
Shut
TV
everything
show.
On the
What?
stoop. On the stoop.
Yes. Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, it's all good. Y'all just got me reminiscing over here.
Wow.
I just wish I was down here at that
He's
time.
like, I'm about to tell you about your school. I was like, I already heard about the 559.
Yeah, the 559.
Because you could
over
walk there from the campus.
Yes, right. It's right around the corner.
It had no
But
security.
it was gridlocked
open
over
campus.
in that area by the West End Mall.
cars.
Yeah.
And it was just bad. People getting robbed.
Oh, I'm sure.
People just dancing in the streets.
the
It was
West
just
End-
terrible. If something
West End
happened to
wasn't nothing.
if something happened to you over there
Mm.
around the Freaknik, it would take the cops at least 2 hours to
Forever.
get to you. It
Wow.
was over with. So you might,
You might as well go ahead and just pray now.
Walk to safety.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Dang. See, I went to New York.
I mean,
college.
I'm sure y'all had
Instead of
stuff.
coming down here, I went to New
Hey,
York.
ain't no wrong with
No,
going
I
to
ain't.
college.
Hey,
He went to
first of
acting
all,
school.
yeah. First of all, New York was popping.
Oh,
Yeah, gonna lie.
because it's
Right.
still New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
still New
They
York.
still say
But
it's a city that never
it
sleeps.
wasn't like no Freaknik though.
Definitely. wasn't.
Freaknik was
What?
crazy.
I mean, but y'all ain't really had cars either, so y'all walked around and stuff too. So I'm sure.
Are you
could
trying
get
to do
into
this
stuff
just
on
to
the
make me
street.
feel better?
I mean, I
Because
tried.
it's nothing like Freaknik. Like, if we ain't moving, it's 70,000
it was
cabs
fun
in the
though.
way.
It was fun. I'd have
Yeah.
to say it was a lot of fun.
I can only imagine.
That's what's up.
It was a lot of fun, but
imagine.
just imagine coming from a city
Yeah.
where you don't see a lot of black people.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
even see a lot of
Well,
black
I can't
cops,
imagine
Yeah.
it. It was my life.
Yeah.
right? And then you come down to Atlanta and you see a sea of black people. You see black cops for the first time. I'll never forget that. You know what I mean?
You know what? Honestly, that messed me up too when I came down here. I saw like a whole
How many
precinct of
black
black cops. I was like, yo,
Yeah, that shit
Oh
fucked
my
me up, man.
gosh, I
this is
got
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
Being from California, same thing in Houston. You know, listen, I was in court for a ticket, and I was so happy to see the judge. I was like,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
they knew I was green.
He was like, me too.
They were smiling back at me.
I'm black too. I see you up there. You see me?
She came around that corner. She's like, yes.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I feel like I can't get a fair trial.
Right.
Boy.
No, I don't need a jury on my peers. I got you.
Talk about that.
I got
Oh
you.
my goodness.
That is crazy. Okay, so we have the Lust.
Yes.
Love Under Serious Temptation.
He's like, let's bring
Love
it
the
back.
movie.
Bring it back.
Serious temptation.
I want to know what brought this movie about.
So, okay.
She said,
This is
she said, you better tell the
Yeah,
story
'cause
right.
it's
So good.
She said, you better
Artist to
tell the story right.
Yeah, artist to artist, writer to writer, director to director.
tell you.
I am curious to know, how did you come up with this concept?
I did want to do a drama. I've never done a drama before.
Okay. Wait, so you saying you did comedy before, or
No, this is my 8th film.
okay?
But
Oh.
I've never done a drama.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And you want the whole story or you just want a little bit of it?
Whatever you want to
I
share.
mean, whatever. I got time, so
Okay. Well, I'll put it to you this way.
Let him use you.
The whole story is, being a director, and a creative, as you know, you do projects that you want to do.
right, right.
You're an artist. You want to do what your expression or what you want to do, the stories you want to tell. Right. But you get to a point, in this in your career or in this industry, where you have to start thinking about what the people want to see, instead of what you want to do. Right. And it's almost like being, I used to be in the music business for a long time. So I look at it as, how you do an album, but you got to have that radio.
Yeah.
You gotta have that hit.
You got to have that radio.
You got to recoup what you spent putting it together.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
So I got to that point and I was like, I would love to do a drama. Of course I'm a soul gorilla, do it my way, but with a message. But I wanted to do a drama based on a woman, as far as women's infidelity instead of men, because it happens every single day. They just do it better than we do.
I hear half of the black man community is like, yes, brother. Yes! Finally.
It's nothing wrong. Ain't nobody perfect.
No, we human. We all human.
We human,
yeah.
but it's not. How many movies have you seen where the man is cheating?
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's true.
Quite a few.
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
Right.
It's almost expected.
Right.
It is.
Right. It's expected.
But it's
Yeah.
expected not just in film, now in real life, because things are
So
And
mimicking each other,
it's as
right?
if women don't cheat,
Right.
and we all know they do, but we never hear about it because we'll never hear about it.
Right.
Well, the men don't be telling those stories.
'Cause
so you
we
wanted to
ain't
make sure you
snitches.
put that out there.
Yeah. But women, y'all do it better. Y'all.
Tell the truth. Shame
What?
the devil.
Oh, y'all are the masters of this
The
cheating thing.
masters.
What?
But
And then to turn it around and then make you feel guilty.
oh yeah, because they know the system is against us already. So
Right.
some women know how to play that to their advantage.
That's right.
If you really know the game.
If you really know the game.
Sound like y'all know the game, man.
Yeah.
Listen.
Look at that shoulder. She like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't
We
gonna
all
say
grown.
No, but I just want to do a film that was different.
I love it.
But it's not just about that. It's not glorifying infidelity. Right. It's just putting a mirror up to reality, to our life. You know?
I love that.
It's just a mirror.
Got you.
And it's also about happiness.
Okay.
Because, you know.
Now break that down. What do you mean?
What I mean is you can be, you know, when you have your morals and you'll say, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I don't do that. But when you find yourself in a compromising situation, right?
I need
Take a drink.
Yes. I need a fruit. I want to chew stuff. I don't want to.
I got you.
I feel like I'm in church. Like, well,
I know.
come on, brother. No.
I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to convey this the right way.
Yeah,
because I don't want to
Just
get. I
say it outright.
don't want it to be misconstrued.
Oh, okay. No, that
But you know, when you find yourself in a compromising situation and you're not happy,
Right.
you'd be surprised what you do to find your happiness.
That's right.
And what you said you would never do, you probably end up doing, and you don't care what nobody feels about it because you're making you happy.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's what this is about. That's what this film is about. And in the character she played, Jasmine, she's in a marriage. She's been in for 7 years.
the itch.
That is an itch.
Yeah,
It's a real thing.
Yes, a
It's
real thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's just not happy, and she decided to find her happiness and not rely on him for her happiness.
Wow.
Right?
Fair.
She doesn't want to leave her husband. You understand?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
typical boy. Women.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Oh, I'm gonna be in there talking in this film. I'm like, yeah. Nigga, you was right, boy. You was right.
You know, she doesn't want to leave.
Well, I did some research, you know.
Oh, yeah, the facts.
Yeah, I got to tell y'all about that too. But I did some research about this, and so she doesn't want to leave her husband. She likes the stability of her home. Okay. And she does not want to, leave her husband. But she also, in her logic, says, in order for me not to resent him, let me not depend on him for my happiness. Let me find my own. And that's how she justifies her infidelity. And there's a lot of women out here like that.
That's right.
It's happening right now as we speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That doesn't make it right.
Right.
I'm just saying, from a woman's perspective, we never dove into a woman's mind state when they decide to cheat. So that's what this film is about. Yeah. And not to give too much away, but you hear the mind state. You know what I mean? So that's in a nutshell. That's what it's about. Jasmine.
I can't wait already.
And
Go
then,
ahead,
so
Jas.
Darvinique, as Jasmine, like
I called you Jasmine too. I said, go ahead, Jasmine.
I was like, as Jasmine, like how did it feel bringing her story to life?
Oh my goodness! Well, I totally had to dismiss myself, and I couldn't judge her because I wouldn't have been authentic to her story coming out, which was a challenge. So it was a whole process for me. I was like, no, Darvinique, it's okay. You can do this,
So she's very different from you.
She's so different from me. And that was another reason why I chose that I said yes, because I was like, oh, this is different from me. I can do this. I want to do this. And then when I really had to get into character and feel what she was expressing, I was like, oh, shit, wait a minute. We doing what? What we doing? What I got to do to him? But it was weird because I did feel a level of empathy towards the situation, because I felt like in her marriage with her husband Devon, it was like beating a dead horse. It was always an argument that and she wasn't getting through to him, and I felt like she was expressing her need, but it wasn't being met. She was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'm going to the gym.
Don't touch me.
You see how her whole face changed? You see how her whole face
Sound like you was
changed?
still in character for a minute there. She's
Nah,
like,
it's cool.
Again,
See,
did
and
y'all-
you right though. You right though, because we be like, you know what? Nah, it's cool.
yeah.
You got it.
And that's
Watch
been
that going to the gym shit.
Yes, because I
got a trainer
Because I was about to say,
I'm in shape now.
us as men, as much as we can act
workout
like
plan.
we're ignorant, we know when we see that moment when our girl is, because I'm just, I don't care. I'm gonna tell my story, or not tell my story, but I'm gonna just be honest.
This is
I've
the
been through
exact
that
reason why
Yeah.
I did this film, so
Yes.
it can open a conversation.
because I was my college years. I'm not gonna say what type of year because
Doesn't let's not draw
go
attention.
there. We're not
Just
gonna go deep into it. But
as
anyway,
a college kid.
as a college, there you
I
go.
love
As a
that.
college kid, I was in a relationship, and there was a point in the relationship where, because this is my first relationship being with a person where it's like living and doing all that kind of stuff, like really relationship stuff. It was a point in the relationship that I noticed, oh, she's done with me. Because it was that moment where she's fighting. I mean, because let's be real, I wasn't trying to go anywhere, but not being familiar with what a relationship is like, I didn't know how to express things we had to work on. So when it came time, when those things got to that point where it's like, all right, this is an issue, the way I handled it was kind of childish, or, you know what I'm saying? Not the way to handle it for your girl.
Right.
So when it got to a point where the woman is fed up, it's always that moment when a man is like, I gotta do better.
You felt the shift?
Oh, what?
Talk about that. That's the
Man,
thing.
here's the shift. The woman, you can tell what the shift is because the hair is done, the makeup is on point, the skin is glowing. She's looking like better than she did the day you met her. But the feeling, like that attitude, she's talking to you and the way she's acting to you, is like, you
Disconnected.
ain't shit. And when you get that moment,
Yeah.
that's when you know, oh,
You know what it really is,
I
though?
love that you said that.
Yeah, I'm out.
When she doesn't care no more.
yes.
She don't care about. She don't even
Yeah.
get mad no more.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even okay.
Ooh, I can't talk about it right now, but I will. You bring me back.
You like, okay, so you out?
Yeah.
I got something to say.
God, yeah, that whole situation.
Usually when she's engaging with you, she cares.
Yes. Yeah.
Even if she's mad at you.
Even when she goes off, it's because she cares.
Yeah.
Even
When
when
she
she's
does not go
crying,
off?
throwing stuff, she cares.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when you got to work.
When you come in
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're
that's
like,
the
I
one.
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
that face right there. That's scary.
Ooh, that's
scary.
I know it. I know it.
That's it. Oh, okay.
That's when the nigga be like, who the what?
That because and that's that moment. It's like, that is that shift where you was like, I'll show you better than I've been telling you.
That's it. That's that. I'll show you better
I said,
than
you
I've
know
been
what? That's
telling
cool.
you.
Words have not
Yep.
been enough.
the one word answer is mine. That's the one that gets me. Where it's like, hey, babe, how you doing? Good.
Yep.
Hey,
That's where it is.
You hungry? Nope.
No.
I ate.
What you want?
Yeah.
To eat?
No, I'm all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh,
Look,
now you want to talk?
I'm good.
Right.
Turn
Let's
TV
work
on.
it out, babe.
Nah, I'm good.
Now I think we do some
Matter of fact,
reflection.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
And
Nah, stay up. Don't worry. Nah,
Right. And so
do you?
Jasmine, she was at that point.
Wow.
I'll be back.
Wow.
You know, it was that whole thing, and man, it's just it's a lot of reality associated with this character.
especially in the dialogue.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see this because, you know, What They Don't Tell You podcast will be in the building tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I'm excited about this because I'm getting married next year.
Oh, congratulations.
So-
Oh, wait, hold on. Why did I go? Congratulations. Wait a minute.
well, are you bringing her with you?
No, I have a boss. So she is literally like, by the time it's over, she'll just be getting off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? She's, yeah. I mean,
Well, you
she
get to
would,
watch
she
her
would
work.
come.
I mean, that's
She
nice.
would come. It's just, I'm not going to be able to. It would be a great idea.
Well, beyond the premiere, there will be an option for people to actually see this because
Oh,
obviously
we-
the premiere
yeah,
is
yeah.
closed.
I was gonna say.
It comes out the same
Right.
day. So
Yeah, we're going to watch it.
Okay, so how will those who haven't gotten the invite, how will they be able to check it out?
Because it is sold out.
First of all, we ain't gonna talk about that. Black folks, you
It
know
is
what
a
I mean?
blessing.
But I didn't. But
I know what we was talking
Yeah,
about before the
that's a
show.
blessing.
Yeah.
It is a blessing.
Yeah, but yeah, you can stream it on Roku with ads,
Okay.
or if you really want to watch it without ads and you want to own it, you can download it.
Okay.
And it comes with bonus features, bloopers, and an extended love scene.
Oh.
Y'all better download that.
Who in love?
Don't disrespect the Roku, but fuck. No disrespect to Roku, but fuck Roku. Download that shit.
I'm trying to tell
Get
you.
all the good stuff.
Now,
Watch
is
it.
the download also on Roku, or where would they go?
It's on Vimeo on demand.
On Vimeo on demand. Okay. So Vimeo on demand or Roku, you won't be with us, but you can still catch up.
That's right.
So make sure y'all check it out.
And this is chapter 1. Chapter 2 is on its way.
Oh, shoot.
There it
It's
is.
like trapped in the closet.
The chapter.
or my Pandora's box. I used to watch Pandora.
Pandora's
Yeah,
box.
it's got that
had
feel.
those.
It's got that feel.
Had those episodes.
What? Yeah.
Unresolved.
But no, but real
crazy.
talk.
It gets so.
Sir, I'm just want to let you know.
Whew,
This
I'm
is
ready.
the one thing that we always discuss and talk about on What They Don't Tell You podcast is the idea of the psychological aspect of performance, artistry,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, films and everything. What you're giving us is not just a film, but a life lesson.
Oh,
That's exactly what it is.
It is. Because these are, I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of those macho men who be like, oh, not another freaking drama.
Right.
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 And
But-
I didn't want to do that. I wasn't trying to do
You wanted the men to be able to
another
watch it, too.
drama.
No, you're not doing just another drama.
Because this could be a man too.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, well, I was discussing with Darvinique one time. This is not a gender thing. This is really a human film.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
doing this from a human perspective,
Right.
not a man or a woman, because a man or a woman can feel this, and ain't nobody perfect.
Right.
And happiness is a human feeling.
Yes.
It ain't got no color, no gender, no nothing.
Yes.
So
That's right.
anybody could really. But I will say some of the fellas they gonna.
They gonna raise
feel-
an
There's
eyebrow.
gonna be some
Goddamn it.
vindication.
They're definitely gonna raise an eyebrow, like, oh, that's.
So do
that's-
y'all think that this film is gonna cause arguments and relationships?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's definitely
Yes.
gonna stir the pot.
Oh, it's gonna cause an
Do
argument.
not
It's gonna
come
stir
out.
the pot.
Don't watch this
Don't watch-
film
Yeah.
if you're not good
Yeah.
in your
If
relationship.
y'all not solid,
Yeah.
If this reminds you too much of your relationship, stay away.
However, the beautiful thing about
you know
it
what?
is,
Maybe you need that truth.
I was just getting ready to say that. The beautiful
right.
thing about that is because a lot of times we try to, we become callous
Right.
with a certain life of how we're just going
That's
to
right.
ignore what needs to be handled. So this is going to pop that pimple. You need to have the discussion.
That's right.
You
All
need
that
to
stuff
find
swept
out.
under the rug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk about your needs. How do you feel? I'm here, but do you still feel alone? Kind of thing. All that's really
And I was like,
important.
it's so interesting because I was like, I feel like when the love languages came out, right? Like the book about the love languages and like having that conversation. And of course, if it has love in the title, it's probably going to be a bunch of women who are buying it. But hopefully they're still talking to not only their men, but the men in their lives. And how important it is to recognize. I was like, I've had this conversation and someone told me, I wish the golden rule never existed. They were saying, treat me the way you want to be treated. No, treat me the way I want to be treated.
Right.
But I said, but you have to be able to convey that. And how can you convey that if you don't know how you want to be loved?
Ooh.
And that's a lot of
And
problems
and
with
the
relationships.
problem is
That's
you
right.
go into a relationship telling the other person, figure it out.
Right.
That's right.
And I'm like, okay, but if your partner
Come
thinks
on.
they got it right,
Oh,
and you sitting here in your mind,
they missing it. They ain't
Right.
got it.
That's
you have
right.
to
You
say
keep bringing me this
something.
sandwich with
And then
cheese
whose
on it.
fault
I
is
don't
it?
eat cheese.
Yeah.
That's you. But you know what? One of my homegirls has said this to me, and I have lived with it ever since. I was like, her and her dude, they like got together in college. They had their own situations, their own issues. They got together, broke up, and then they finally got married later. But when they were on one of their breakups, she had said to me, the person who feels some kind of way is the one who has to say something. And I was like,
That's
this
the- yes, that's
just
it.
make all the sense in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you sitting there feeling some kind of way. He feel happy he done brought you a sandwich. You like, he know I don't eat cheese.
Right.
Why he keep bringing me this sandwich with cheese on it?
Right.
You saying that in your head.
You know what I hate though?
Yeah.
When
He's
you say
happy. He thinking he did it.
yeah, but when you say I hate when they say you bring these sandwiches cheese and you didn't say nothing. You supposed to know.
That.
Well, we're not
But,
mind readers.
but that's the
Right,
whole.
right,
that's the
right.
I
whole
can't
point.
read your mind.
You're
Right.
feeling some kind
You're
of
feeling
way,
some kind
and
of
if he
way. That's
keep
right.
getting it wrong,
No, that's right.
something went wrong. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like clearly
Communication.
He don't know. He's not
Communication.
trying to poison you.
I believe that's the
Rules the
number one
nation.
rule in a
I
relationship.
say it
Love,
over.
Communication
Yes,
rules the nation.
That's it.
out of love.
Communication rules
for
the nation.
love.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Out of love, for love, and communicate like you want to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not from a place of fuck
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I'm ready right now to leave.
Yeah, you gotta talk when you can actually say something. Like
Right.
when you can actually say it,
Yeah.
not when you just throwing words at
Emotional.
somebody.
That's
Don't you know that? Mm-mm.
I have to say,
I tell you, so,
right. And that's best
right
man
when
or
you
woman.
said, "Don't
Yeah.
you know?" Everything after that, shut off.
Yes.
I have to say, I've been in my relationship
Guilty.
with my fiance for over 2 years. I've only had one argument.
Can we clap on that?
Yes,
One argument.
yes.
Thank
Because the two of you can communicate.
Exactly, because for one of the reasons why I'm so happy that this is happening at this point in time in my life is because I had to wait. I had my son at a later age. I'm getting married at a later age because in my younger days, I didn't know, even my childhood, I didn't grow up with both parents. So I had no idea what a family, what a real relationship, even though I was around people with good relationships, great relationships, bad relationships.
You had examples.
Yeah, but I didn't know what that looked like.
On a day to day.
And I grew up an only child.
Oh man, you was way behind.
Yeah.
What?
He was
You
missing
was
a lot
way behind.
of the wholesomeness of it all.
Man.
You ain't had to share. You got your own stuff.
Come on
You
now.
went to 2 different houses, a couple of other places.
know what I'm saying?
Life was good.
After day 5 in the relationship, I'm like, you still leave me alone.
Right.
I
That's
just
real.
saw you yesterday. Like,
She's
on.
like,
That's
that's
real.
how you act?
That's right.
right.
Yes,
I
already just a disconnect.
didn't know. So now that I'm in older, more wise,
Mature,
more
Seasoned.
hungry, and seasoned, man.
Yes.
Seasoned.
developed.
Now I come into this relationship, and now I'm like the best thing that's ever happened to her.
Shut
Can
Because-
I add? Oh, that's so good.
But it's because first day I told her, I said, look, I'm going to mess up a lot. But the thing you ain't got to never worry about is me lying to you. Because I'm going to tell you when I'm messing up. Like, because I told her, I was like, I'm so frustrated in past relationships when it was like, all right, I can't do this. I can't say that. I can't do this. All right, got to make sure I don't do this. I was like,
Say it.
forget all that. I'm going to forget your birthday.
Oh no.
I'm not going to take out the trash all the time.
What?
I had to let her know, like, I'm going to mess up. But the one thing you'll never have to worry about is I'm never not going to pay attention to you.
Right.
There's not a time that I'm never going to look at you as being first.
Right.
But I'm going to fuck up. Because if I at least give you that, if I at least communicate and let you know that, then I know that when I do mess up,
You won't.
it won't affect my relationship. Because and I'm not, and I should say
real.
this. The mess up is not drastic mess ups.
Right.
Right, but it, little
Right.
things.
But it's those
that can
little things in a
build.
relationship
Yeah.
that after 10 years together, that little thing could
Yes, it
that
can.
piss you off.
Yes,
It
it
will.
can.
Yes,
Right?
it can. Yes,
100%.
it can. Wow.
So I'm gonna get this out the way now in year 2.
Yeah.
Right.
So that way, when 10 years come from now, I'll be like looking at you like, hey, get it together. You knew this.
You knew
I
this
told
going
you,
in.
I told you coming in, this was gonna happen. So don't get mad, because I take a lot of shit from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, you be doing stuff too.
Yeah.
Right.
Because be honest, you know
right.
what men. This is the one thing that kills me. Why you ain't say nothing? Because I ain't on that shit. I'm just not. So, but when you're on it, I gotta bring it up. Even though I'm not, even you're like, why you ain't say nothing? Because I'm just letting you know that I see you, but I'm not on that. I'm on something bigger. But since you're petty enough to be on that,
Oh, not petty.
I'm going to tell you about yourself and let you know.
Trigger words.
I
Trigger
want my
words.
piece. Give me my piece.
Because it is. I feel like it's a form of pettiness when you want to sit here and nitpick about every little problem that I got. And then you mad because I didn't tell you about your faults, but you're not looking at it as I'm an example of what I'm trying to portray to you to handle me.
Preach.
Wow.
I'm showing you, listen, you do some messed up stuff too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I love you. I'm going to talk to you as a human being, as a person, as a respectable person, say, hey, you messed up, you did this, but it's cool. But when I do it, it's no, we're not doing that.
We're not doing
Preach.
that.
We're not doing that.
That's not fair.
It's
Right.
the
Right,
example.
It's not right. And
Exactly.
as men, when you guys lead, that's a form of leadership.
Lead by example.
That is
yeah.
exactly. I'm trying
That's
And
to
I
tell
tell you right now, that's why I'm the king at the crib.
Yeah.
Hey.
And I'm not trying to be cocky.
Say that shit
I know
again.
that's right.
I'm not trying to be cocky because she knows
Yeah.
I have a boss. When I tell you I have a boss, I have a boss as a wife.
Right.
Yeah.
But the one thing she'll look at me and say, I ain't got no problems. That man is the king. Because at the end of the day, when I come home, I'm not on none of that crap.
And
But
I'm
see,
not on that
that's a good
insecurities
quality
or
for her to have.
Yeah. Come on, talk about it.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
a very good quality because
Unedited. Go ahead, let it out.
Let it hit go. Free
that's
your
a
mind.
good quality because sometimes, man, people say independent women act like they don't need a man and all of that and all this and all that. I don't believe that.
No.
Well, some. This is just my opinion.
Yeah,
it's just an opinion, y'all.
So far, we with you.
It's just an opinion, but sometimes when I hear a woman say, "I don't need a man," it sounds like a cry for help.
Right. I like that. I like that.
It could easily be a defense. You're
I
right.
like that.
It is.
That's what it sounds like because, to me, an independent woman is the best.
Yeah.
Because when she looks at you, she wants you for the right reasons. She's not dating you out of deprivation.
Come on.
Say that big word again.
Deprivation.
Let's go.
She's not deprived of anything.
Right.
She doesn't need you for your money, what you're doing. That means she really likes you.
Right.
As a person.
And in the film, she says, I don't want to give it away.
Don't give it away.
Don't give
You know what I'm talking about?
Don't give it away if it's juicy.
Okay.
I know
Don't
what
give it
you're
away if
talking
it's
about.
juicy.
That's that one
They
part.
gotta see
when
it.
she- Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't give them too much.
Yeah.
But just
Can we-
enough.
can we-
Just enough.
I mean, she has a conversation.
Okay.
Well, no, it's
Never mind.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow.
but it's just one line she said.
so-
but
don't
it-
say
Keisha gonna be like, this is
Don't
this
say
is
it.
the
It's happening.
part.
It's happening. It's a thing.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Y'all, if y'all don't catch this film tomorrow,
I was like, I don't want to.
you
I don't
have
want
to
to ruin
see
it.
it. You have to see it
I don't want to ruin
because
it.
that unlocks so much to what all of this
what
is.
we
yeah.
saying
Got
is,
you.
it's
What you saying, but what
but
you
there's
ain't
nothing wrong with
Yes.
an independent woman 'cause she wants a man. In my opinion, I feel like an independent woman wants a man for the right reasons.
Amen.
And say, I'm gonna say this. It don't matter if you are into women or into men. I'm gonna say it like this: everybody needs somebody.
That's right.
In every relationship, no matter if it's two men, two women, man or woman, everybody has to understand there are rules to this thing.
Yeah.
I don't care who. I don't care who it is or what position you play. You got to understand that there's rules to this because if your goal is to last that 20, 30, 40 years or so, you got to understand that at the end of the day, there's going to be a point in time where I don't like you.
Let's talk about that.
There's going to be a point in time where I don't like. No, and I'm not saying that as in like I don't like you where I'm leaving. It's just that fact where I've been with you long enough to where I can say this comfortably.
How about this?
I don't like you right now. I still love you, but I'm mad at you.
Some people like people they don't
that's
love,
different.
and some people
Okay.
love people they don't like.
Yes.
Some people love people they don't like. Y'all, we're going to be here for what? Listen to this. Let me tell y'all. Some people love people that they don't like.
The
I
people
pandemic
they
made
don't
it
love.
plain.
But I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are living together. Ouch.
Roommate.
Wait, hold on. We're going to take a quick commercial.
Okay.
And we're going to come right back just because we need to take
We need a cab.
Okay.
Right?
He said he need a cab run.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get these refills, y'all. Let's get these refills.
Hey, you mind if
Can I
be talking
get a
in
Hey,
here?
Sag, you mind if we show the trailer at commercial?
Yes, definitely.
All right, we're going to show the trailer commercial, and then we're going to come right back. All right, What They Don't Tell You podcast. B Squad is definitely in the building.
What they don't tell you.
What they don't tell you.
Podcast.
Now I know what you're thinking. This is so wrong. But it feels so right.
There are more married women cheating on their husbands more than you think, bro, just to fill a void to make themselves happy.
Where you been?
My fucking bus told me at the last minute, can we not do this tonight?
Watch your mouth. I gave you this life.
Y'all been married for 7 years. I'm sure there's a way you can resolve this.
We'll be his wife at home, but I'm gonna just find my happiness somewhere else.
You gotta remember you cheated too, bro. Keep it real with yourself now. You hand different female, you know what I'm saying? You know, between me and you know what I'm saying? What if you fall in love?
You mean, what if we fall in love? We'll just have to cross that bridge if and when we get there.
We both belong to someone else, but we can't let go. We can't say no if it isn't love. Then it must be lust between us.
We are back on What They Don't Tell You podcast. B Squad is definitely in the building. We in here having a shindig.
Yeah, it's an event.
Yeah, it's an event. Oh, we're having a good time. We're having a good time. Darvinique. Where did I get the?
Did you put a T in it?
Yeah, put a T.
Darvinique.
Sorry.
That's the wine
Right?
talking.
That's how you act, right?
Darvinique.
Yeah. And Segrin, we are here with them, and we're having a great discussion. And I want. I was gonna call you Seg. I'm sorry, it's a short. I do
Seg.
that a
That's
lot.
cool. My sister calls me Seg.
Seg.
Yeah.
My Darv.
Yes.
Seg and Darv.
I do it all the time.
Are you Darv or Neek? Which one you go?
Yeah, or Neek. You want to be Darv?
Either way, I like them both. That's my name.
Okay. I like Neek.
She's like, pick a side, pick a
Neek,
side.
Neek.
I like Neek.
Yeah, I like Neek.
Okay, I like it too.
All right, Seg. Go back and say what you were saying before we went to, or when we were in commercial. Break that down for me a little.
I said karma feeds on intentions, not mistakes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Because we were talking about in relationships doing right and not doing what we want to do, and he hit me with this. Go ahead, man. This was beautiful.
Well, intentions. Everything has an intention or agenda behind it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What is your agenda? What is your intention? You know, it could be ego. It could be power. It could be something a little more positive. It could be, you know, I want to feed my family. I want to do right. I'm a work in progress. It could be a lot of different things. But you're human, so you're gonna make mistakes.
Right.
Period. So you can't base karma on mistakes. That's like, well, shit. Everybody would be dead.
Right.
That's so deep. So like he said, he mentioned it's subjective.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost like, yeah, it's something to think about. What are your intentions? You know, it's just like if you want to get in this industry just to be famous and get a lot of women and your intentions are fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna end up like, I ain't gonna say his name.
Ooh, you gonna learn real quick.
You know?
You gonna learn today.
And a woman's fed up. I'm sorry.
I cannot.
What?
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, you better watch it. And it's real.
I ain't judging nobody. I'm just saying.
But you know, we were talking about this before I started, and I said the next show we're going to talk about it. But it's just not getting into that, but just tapping with that concept of that guy that we're talking about. The song I just sung. Everybody understands what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Starts with a letter R.
Unfortunately.
Okay?
Arbor.
That is what we're talking about as even whether you look at it as whether or not he's innocent or guilty. It's the point that we come to this point.
Right.
We come this far to get to this point. Right. That's what we're talking about. Because the idea of like what you said and how you get to that point, this is some of the ramifications of playing with something like this.
Perfect.
It's I think that's how I walk in my life when it comes to relationships with family, friends, even, you know, women, is everyone's my protege. And at the end of the day, I'm looking and I'm sitting and saying like, okay, I want to do this. God knows I want to do it. But let me look at all of the outcomes of everybody who's done this move. Do I want to go down that road? Right. Because for me, it's like I
like,
can't
who are you?
Yeah, because I can't deal with the whole later stressed out, the whole having anxiety or having issues.
Yeah,
I don't want to deal with that. So why am I going to go down that road when I know if something happens and it blows up in my face, this was going to give me a heart attack at the end of the day. So why do I want to go down that road? So if I'm right now where I'm at, if I do this,
come on.
And every day I am living good. I can do what I want to do. This is what I tell my son. Just do good.
Having that peace.
You'll get whatever you want.
Having that peace.
Having that peace.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one thing my fiance, we make sure is when I come home, I say, how's your peace?
Right.
She says, I'm like, what do we need to do to get your peace back? Because you're not about to bring it in this house, because when your peace is messed up, now we arguing.
Yeah.
For something that we didn't
you,
I didn't
you
even
ain't
do.
happy, you can't make me
That's
happy.
true.
Come on.
I was like,
so
I used to say, I was like, and I heard this from, I don't know, probably some inspirational speaker, but it was like when you work a job, finding a place where you pick up the job and when you drop it off. So it was like when you leave your house, the guy was talking about like you got the route that you take every day. He was like, so he's in his neighborhood, there's a stop sign and it says stop. This is where house begins, house ends, and work begins. And then when he leaves work, when he gets to that same stop sign, this is where work ends and home begins. So after that point, you take off your work.
That's so good.
And you put on. Now for me, it was coming into the house. And I had to learn that this used to drive my boyfriend at the time crazy. But it was like coming into the house. And I was like, I'm not with you until I go into the bathroom, take off my work clothes, and put on my house clothes.
Wow.
Then I'm with you.
Right.
He's like, you be coming in the house,
but you know what? That's good that you specified that.
Yeah, because I was clear. Because we had the conversation.
I'm trying to tell you.
Because he used to be like, every time you walk in the door, you be mad and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, nah. I was like, because I've been in traffic.
Communicate.
I've been driving from work. I talked to you in the car. Yeah. You already knew how I was feeling. Yeah. I got to walk up 4 flights of stairs carrying all of my shit.
Come on.
And not
now
like that's the mental and
say
physical,
that.
right?
Imagine
but I
if
knew,
you didn't
right?
If I hadn't voiced it, it was the reason why he said something to me about how he felt when I would come into the house. Because he would be at home before I got home a lot of times. Right. And so it was like having that conversation. And I was like, how I come into the house ain't got nothing to do with you. Right. Unless I said something to you on the phone. We talk on the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talking, like, you already know how my day is. But I need a moment to get out of that. Come on. So I can get into you. And for me, I was like, I had that personal time in the bathroom.
Yes.
Take off your work clothes.
Yes.
Put on my lounge pants.
Yes.
I'm comfortable now. I'm like,
take this damn bra off.
Let me get
Shit,
back.
I got comfortable. I felt good.
Breathe in and breathe out 3 times.
That's right.
Now we can talk.
And I was like, but finding that out. And I was like, I love that y'all say, how is your peace? Yes. And figuring that out. But I was like, there's just, different things that stuck with me. And that's one of the things. So it was like, it kept me from being stressed. It kept me from stressing him out. Right. And, changing the whole environment. The house should be home is where your heart is. That's where your peace should be at. Right. You should be able to come in there and feel the most comfortable.
And I believe if your peace is messed up,
that peace of mind.
Separate first. That's the important thing. If your peace is messed up when you come in the house, when my girl comes in and she's looking mad, I go downstairs.
You give her that space.
I give her a kiss and then I let her go upstairs. And then when it's time for bed, I'll go up and say, hey, you all right? And then I let her get it out. Yeah. And I just listen.
That's
because I know I can't go do what I need to do until I know that you're good. Because let me go do what I need to do and you frustrated or whatever, and I just don't come and check on you. Then when I'm done, not only are you frustrated, but now I gotta hear it because you mad because I didn't come
and it's compounded. Yeah. That's
it's just some things that you can do to help alleviate to make it better for you.
A lot of men need to understand too that women like to vent.
Yes.
So you have to be emotionally available.
You are my sounding board. You signed up for this.
So a lot of men don't understand that. She nagging. That's not the case. You just have to listen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The tone
just be emotionally available.
That's your best friend, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and
you got in a relationship
because when she stopped telling you, she telling somebody.
Somebody else.
She telling somebody. Look, man. I was like, now
what is it? My love under serious temptation.
Yeah, you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Good job. See, he's quick. Get that man an award, man. He's quick.
She got that trainer. She got that work boyfriend.
It's so easy.
That's what they call it. It's so easy.
When you walk out that goddamn door.
When you are deprived and you've been deprived for something that you need for so long, anybody that exudes that you're attracted to. Anybody.
That's right.
Male, female, neighbor, mailman.
That's right.
Anybody that exudes that level of comfort or whatever that void is, go for it because you need that. Your soul is like, that's the peace we need. Go get it.
Deprivation.
Yep.
So, circling back around to Jasmine.
Goddamn Jasmine. Jasmine is
she is a motherfucker. That's what you said.
She's a motherfucker.
Somebody said she ain't shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
somebody was like, she ain't shit. Tell her she did a good job because
Oh my
I don't like Jasmine.
That's when you know you done played your part. People over there cursing you out. You like,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Right.
Now, Darvinique, I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
Was there anything that playing Jasmine that you took home with you? Not necessarily in a bad way, but just in enlightenment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mind sharing it?
I don't mind
Okay.
sharing it.
All right. There we go.
I don't mind sharing it. Because I was married and I'm not married anymore. You know, I took on that part. I've got to make myself happy. And I have to discover what happy looks like for me first.
Yes.
Before I invite somebody in that space.
Yes.
You know,
so true.
and I know this has been stated before, but I'm just resharing. You know, what's in the cup is mine. What flows over is for you. You see what I'm saying?
haven't heard it.
I've never heard that before.
So,
I like that.
Yeah. So I
Cup is
feel
mine, and what
flows over is for you.
Gotcha.
So I fill myself up first, and the overflow is yours. So I'm not pouring from an empty cup. So whether this works out or not, I don't feel like it was anything wasted.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
It's like, it's an internal prenup.
Man,
You
this
better
is
come
a great
through.
show today.
It's an internal prenup.
An internal
I like
prenup.
that.
That's dope.
I like that.
But I like that because I was like, even the analogy, I was like, I'm a visual person, so I did empty my cup. So I'm
Fill your cup up first.
I gotta feel, but you know what you do?
I guess I'm a
because-
halfway full kind of guy.
There you are, yeah. Because you gotta think about it. When you come out of something, you usually are drained.
Yeah. That's right.
So it is empty.
Yeah.
And
So it will be time for you to go ahead and fill it all
Yeah.
back up. You better fill it back up.
And check this out.
You better
And
fill
check
it
this
back
out.
up.
If you don't check your emotions,
That's right.
it will overflow if you ask for too much.
All right, and then you sharing too much to people who didn't even deserve it.
Come on now.
Pearls before swine.
My cup runneth over.
So and then the one other thing that I got from Jasmine is being open with my vulnerability. That is a power. Talking about it when I'm scared. Talking about it when I think they still don't want to hear it. But still saying it and not carrying it with me. I should have said something. You know, just that whole thing.
You feeling some kind of way?
Yeah, and just really just be open and talk about it, and it's okay. Talk about how you feel. Talk about how much you love them. Talk about how much you felt a lack of love.
That's right.
It's just really just being, communicative in this whole thing.
You can't be afraid to talk.
You can't be afraid.
Can't.
Okay, so facing fear, that's what it is.
That's it.
Facing fear is the
Well, if
core
I
of it all.
say this, then she might.
Those
or
are
he might-
voices.
Okay, but you don't know now.
Yep.
And the not knowing is what's going to give you that
Because
heartburn,
there's
that
false
anxiety.
evidence appearing real.
Yes, it is.
I will say this: there's a productive way to disagree and a destructive way.
Talk
Yes.
about
No, that's right. I
Yeah.
said how you fight matters. I say that in the relationship. I said how you, because let me tell you something. I remember everything. I have a superpower. I think my superpower is conversation recall.
Remember you said that?
But I was like, but there are some things you can never take back. And what you can't do is be like, you can't be in the middle of a fight and be like, that's why your mama bow-legged and you fucked up too.
Right.
Guess
You
who's
can't
gonna
say stuff.
remember that you said not only is my mama bow-legged,
Right.
but I'm fucked up too.
You just bought her a skirt. You.
Right? I was like, so now when we not mad anymore, you not mad, I'm not mad. I'm supposed to not remember that you compared me to my mother.
Right. That's right.
I'm supposed to not remember that you
Help
told me
us.
that I'm fucked up.
Right.
I'm not supposed
That's why
to
you gotta
remember.
do it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's-
So how you fight
That's right.
matters because we are human.
That's so
right.
true.
We receive information, we
That's right.
receive love, we receive hate and anger. Whatever you spout out at us because we care,
But that
it's gonna manifest a whole lot more.
that goes back to intent.
I don't care what you intended. You said it.
No, what I'm saying is, well, no, what I'm saying
Sorry,
is,
sir, she got a little more.
I know. She said, I don't give a
I don't care what you said.
what you said.
It's in there.
It's Serge. It's Serge. It's not him.
No, it's not me.
Segrin, we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna say.
No, what I'm saying is intent. Like, if I disagree with you, right? Okay. Is my intent to grow? Is my intent to come at you from a place of love? Because I can still disagree with you. If I'm coming from a place of love, that's gonna prevent me from calling you out your name, saying stupid stuff, da 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 da. Because I still love you.
Yeah.
I love you. I just disagree with you.
Right.
But you don't have to disrespect me.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's that.
What's your intent?
That extra level. Yeah.
If your intent ain't coming from a place of love, then they saying shit they always wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. But also, sometimes there are people who don't know how to fight.
That's right too.
Oh,
there are people
my
who
goodness.
there are people who only know how to fight. They don't know how to argue. It's okay to have an argument, but if you're trying to fight me, that means that you are intending me harm. So it goes back to that intention, right? So when you are fighting, that's with the intention to actually hurt me. But if this is someone that you love, you can't undo that hurt.
Right. I mean, if you're coming from a place of love,
you have to heal the hurt before now we can move on.
Yeah, because if you come from a place of love, there wouldn't be no hurt.
Right.
It will just be a disagreement. You come to a scenario, you grow, come together, you learn something different about each other.
And you agree to disagree.
Grow.
Yeah.
And you can agree to disagree. But there will be no disrespect.
That's right.
No calling out the name. No, none of that shit.
Come on.
It'll just be a disagreement. We move on, we grow.
Right.
Because sometimes, you can get closer after a disagreement if you do it productively.
If you do it right.
If you do it right.
If you do it right.
But some people want it to be a pissing contest.
Wait.
That part.
I can't stand those. You argue, communicate, or disagree like you want to be here.
Right.
Those are those two those two differences.
Right.
Are you fighting me, or are you arguing to try to come to some solution?
Fighting me or fighting for me?
Oh!
There it is.
I need some
There it is right there.
She said that wasn't a pimp. She said
There it is right there.
That's it.
Are you fighting me or fighting for me?
Or
That's
fighting
it.
for me. Yeah.
Blow some whistles or something.
Yeah.
Need some sound effects.
Wait.
That was it.
There you
That's
go.
it.
In
You'll
post.
handle it in post.
That's a tweet. That's a whole tweet.
She said those
Are you fighting
ours.
for me?
Or fighting me.
Are you fighting me or fighting for me? Yes. Are you
That's
fighting
right.
me or fighting for me? Yeah.
Because some people are
And that's crazy because now I think about it.
Ladies and
when you're dealing with a relationship, that is imperative to understand.
That's
That's imperative.
That's that salt man.
Yeah. It's imperative to understand because you gotta understand, man. Like I look at it like this: look at your best friend, whether it's a guy or girl. Look at your best friend. Look how long y'all been around each other.
We don't be fighting like that.
You know what I'm saying? Why?
You care.
It's because you understand the friendship.
They understand me.
Or you choose to understand them.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm trying to understand you instead of win this argument. Because some people just want to win.
No, I want to understand.
You some people just want to just say the
What I
most
need
fucked
from
up
you.
shit.
As long as I got my point across, I don't care.
Right. And I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
I was like,
you want to
talking to talk? No. I was just,
okay.
I'm ad-libbing because I was like, you just talking to talk.
No, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And when you want to understand that person, your intent is love. I love you. How can I make myself? How can I look at myself? Because sometimes you got to correct yourself too. You got to have the, the balls to correct yourself. Right?
Correct yourself.
I always say you got one pillar here.
Say it.
You got one pillar here, right? But if you bend towards each other, you get close. But if you stay like that, you ain't never gonna get closer. So you
I want to get.
Yeah, I said you want to be adjacent or you want to be parallel?
Say that shit.
Geometry.
Trying to be parallel, goddammit.
I need to see you at all times.
Oh my gosh.
Arm's length.
You want to be parallel. I gotta see you.
I want you to
I don't know
see
why
me.
I found that so funny, but
See the me inside of me.
yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Man, look. All right, look. Listen. Let me tell you something. We got quotes. People gonna be watching.
We got a lot of quotables in this joint.
There's another one.
We're gonna have all kinds of quotes.
Don't be
on
using my quotes and not giving me credit.
Say that again.
Hashtag.
You have to see the me
Segrin
inside of me if you're trying to see the me inside of me. Some people fall in love with the shell.
Yeah. The pasta.
That's so true.
I need bells and whistles now.
Wait, let me ask that question. Do y'all believe in the whole 6 months and you're dealing with the imposter for the first 6 months of a relationship?
I think it's very.
You think it's more
I
than
think
that?
it's subjective to the individuals.
I do
Yes.
too. I think it's
I was like, I think
Because when
Yeah.
you go through certain experiences in life, you cut through that shit.
That's
Listen,
right.
this is what I am. I got 2
Right.
kids.
I ain't got the
Listen, I ain't got
energy
time
for
for the
extra.
bullshit.
Thank you.
I'm
Facts.
looking for a marriage. What you
right.
want?
That's
Facts.
right.
Not what you want. Just hump on me. Tell me now.
That's right.
I was like, because guess what? If it's A or B, whichever way we go, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You better talk it.
I'm that person who got all. When I say all the facts, I said say it.
I think
Let
we just
it be
came up with a
said.
whole rap song. And
That sounded like Queen Latifah over there. UNITY. UNITY.
I know he's been drinking. He over here singing. He over here doing karaoke. Yes, Segrin.
Y'all got me on this Cabernet now. Y'all tricked me.
Only on What They Don't Tell You podcast.
We bring it out.
I love it. I love it.
But listen, as
so
much
good.
fun as we are having,
Yes.
all good things must come to an end.
Do they though?
Yeah, I know.
That's okay. We're gonna pick it up tomorrow. We're gonna pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, we are.
We are.
We are.
I heard there's a
Unfortunately, you
Monticello's
guys-
involved. I heard there's a Monticello's involved.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, Monticello.
I mean, you know,
That's my
after the
spot.
party, it's the after party.
No, I'm
and
saying that's
Grown
my
and
spot
sexy
now.
spot.
after the party, it's the hotel lobby.
Well, hey, well, listen. Unfortunately, y'all won't be there. Not all of you. Some of you probably will, but not all of you. But don't forget when you see this,
Yes.
to definitely check out Lust, Love Under Serious Temptation. I love saying this thing.
under.
Lust, Love Under Serious Temptation.
So good.
Where can we find it again? Roku and
Roku
Vimeo?
and Vimeo on demand.
Vimeo on demand.
You know, you
If
can
you
watch
like
it
it,
with
go ahead and-
ads.
Yes.
Or you can buy it or rent it. Buy it for $9.99, rent it for $4.99.
Yes,
But
sir.
if you buy it.
The prices are
You get-
reasonable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very. Everyone
you
should
buy it,
have
you
a
got
copy.
some bonus features. You got bloopers and a extended
Say
love
something
scene.
about this love
Yeah.
scene, child.
And we're gonna keep rotating the trailer. So so
Yeah.
you'll see this on various episodes.
And I want to thank the whole cast. I want to thank everybody that bought tickets.
Yes.
I want to thank all the support.
Yeah.
I really want to thank everybody that supported this. You know, we all put in a lot of work, and we really, really thank you. And we hope you love what we did.
Man, independent work is some of the best work. A couple things before we leave.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to say, one, this is why we do this show.
Yeah,
What They Don't
yeah.
Tell You podcast is reaching out to the community, reaching out to the people, not the industry. We're talking about the people who do this on a regular basis, the ones who have been there from
That's
the
right.
ground up, who work, not the ones who are on top and are no disrespect, but not to the ones who are A-listers or B-listers or what they say. But we're talking about the people who work for this, who started from the bottom and now they're here.
The bottom.
This is why we do the
Out the
show.
mud.
Talk about it.
Because a lot of times y'all too busy out here looking at that TV or that television. You're looking at that television and thinking that it's real. No, it's not. The real ones out here are the ones who are telling it without having that big $1 billion machine, right? Because that's the truth. All right. And another thing I want to say about when it comes to relationships that we've been dealing with. There was a book I read to the late great Dr. Miles Monroe.
Oh yes, Miles Monroe.
In his book, he talked about the purpose and the role. The one thing we have to understand is that the role will always change. The man used to be the breadwinner, now it's the woman. The man was the one always working. Now the man is at home taking care of the kids. So the role always changes, but the purpose of a man and a woman in a relationship never changes. If you look at the history, if you go back years from now, the role always changes, but the purpose stays the same. If you continue on your purpose as the man and the woman in the relationship, or woman and woman, man and man, whatever it is, this is the new world we live in. But if you focus on the purpose, you can never go wrong. If I focus on the purpose, and also if I go 100 and 100, not 50-50, 100 and 100. If you go 50-50, you selfish as fuck.
Trying to tell you.
I'm sorry, because you're only giving what you think you're supposed to give. But when you go above and beyond for that queen or that king, trust me, they're going to do the same for you. Good only comes to you when you do good.
Reciprocity.
Come on, man.
I love me.
Just a little knowledge on What They Don't Tell You podcast, all
Well,
right?
before we go, I was like, I know we got a couple of minutes, but there's a thing that we always do on the show, and we haven't done
Let's
it in a
do it.
while. So I want to make sure we have a moment.
I'm nervous.
Because I know where you're going. Let's do it.
We're gonna change the energy.
I'm nervous.
We're gonna change the energy. We're gonna change the energy.
Oh, shit.
She's like, oh no, it's a game.
Go.
Oh God. No. It's not gonna be anything complicated. Anyone can do this. Y'all didn't have to be prepared. But we have a segment called Thankful.
Yes.
And in the Thankful segment, it is a moment to just reflect on what it is that you are thankful for.
right.
And I know you guys have this premiere coming out, and that's fine. It doesn't even have to be that. You just want to think about something that you're thankful for in your life.
Yes.
That has meaning and purpose to you. Be it big, be it small. There is no right, there is no wrong.
Keisha,
It's
I
just
think we should start doing it this way. I
what
like
are
this
you
way.
thankful for? So before we leave, I like it.
When our guests,
Kinda like it
we
at
should
the
do
end.
this
At
in the
the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
You always do it in the beginning. We'll do all right.
get them
I
on
think we're
board.
segment. Yeah.
Closing.
We should start making them.
Yeah, segue.
It's
All right, go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, would y'all like to start, or you want to see some examples?
Either
first?
way. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, so
He was like, she gonna do it.
get your ass up. You know why we're here.
Dance for the people now.
I'm most grateful for my faith that's kept me strong throughout this entire journey, the perseverance that I had through all of my challenges, relationship, children, career. I'm grateful for Segrin. I'm also very grateful for my children, the people that are in my circle that support me, that keep encouraging me to push forward. I'm grateful for y'all. This was it.
This
was it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love.
I'm trying not to blush. I'm so excited. Like I'm so happy.
So good.
It's just for us. It just feels good to have these moments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well,
thank you.
I'll say mine. I'll piggyback off of that, because I was gonna say I am thankful for community.
Yes.
And the basis of community is being able to commune and to communicate. And I love being able to have a platform that allows me to bring all of those worlds together.
Yeah.
I was like, to share through food, to share through communication.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's my inner fat girl. Y'all know her name Gertrude. You know, Gertrude is looking at these cupcakes like that.
Sound like a big
Gertrude looking at this
Gertrude
food
eats your
out here
whole
like, oh, so
refrigerator.
y'all not gonna eat that? Y'all ain't
Gertrude
gonna.
has
That's
shut
all right.
many
I
places
got it.
down.
I got it. But no, I was like, it means a lot to me, because I definitely grew up in similar to what Segrin was saying. I was like, I grew up in Kansas. I was like, before that, I lived in Turkey. Before that, I lived in Michigan. Before that, I lived in Indiana. So not seeing a representation of us was a strong part of my life. We always had to find it. And in finding that, creating community wherever we were. And I took that from my mother, and I realized that that's innate in me because I got that from her.
Wow.
And I carry that on to my own people. And I believe in there's the family you're born with, but there's also the family that you choose and the family that you build.
That's right.
And I appreciate y'all coming on the show today to become a part of the B Squad.
Glossy.
No, that was beautiful.
That was so
Yeah. She always
real.
does this.
It's
She
so
does that.
real.
She'll get you from time to time. You be like,
Man.
man, girl, you did it again.
Shout out to Winking Owl.
Take your wink.
I'll drink to that.
Yes.
See, there you go.
Seg, I'm gonna let you go first, man. Go ahead.
I'm thankful for growth, evolution, blessings, breathing, waking up,
Yeah.
roof over my head, food in my stomach, just coming from a place where I used to be, where I'm not there, where I'm not anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just being able to look at my life in hindsight.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people don't make it to this age.
Come on, talk about it, man.
Yeah.
They don't get to do this. They don't even get to evolve. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for support. My faith as well. God is real. If you don't think God is real, you are playing yourself. I don't know, just thankful for everything God has blessed me with, and the people that is in my circle that I love, and the people that love me, and I'm just thankful to be above ground.
Yes.
And free.
Man.
That's real.
Oh.
No, that's
double.
I'll drink to that one
What?
too. Hey, cheers. Oh, you empty, huh?
Yeah.
I got Gatorade. I'm joking.
Yeah, man.
No,
Went
that's
through a lot,
real.
so.
That's real. Oh, I guess it's me now, huh?
On
Yes,
you, DJ.
sir.
Close us out.
Because she knows I always have a interesting, thankful. Man, today, it's okay. I got one because this has been on my heart. I'm thankful for confirmation. Wow. Confirmation allows you to know. It's like a navigational system. Mm-hmm. You know, you could be cruising for a while. You don't hear nothing. You be starting to worry, like, am I on the right way? Then you hear that voice. Continue on another mile. You're like, all right, I'm here. I'm here.
Right.
Where you supposed to be?
And I'm gonna just say it right now. Say you gave me that confirmation. I thank you, brother.
Wow.
Because you know, we birthed this thing in 2020.
Yep.
And it's been hard, man. It's been hard for us.
Yeah.
But every time we do it, you know, everyone says, "You guys are. This is amazing," and it's good. It's confirmation because, you know, people don't know us behind the camera. We bust our tail to do this, but we don't do it to become famous. We don't do it to be in the limelight. We don't do it because we want to make it to Hollywood. We do it because we are real people of the arts. We love the craft for what it is so much that I'm willing to not get paid to do it. Now, I'm not saying I want to. Let's make that clear.
Right. You're going to get paid.
Not get paid.
Right.
You're going to pay. You're going to get paid on that.
Right. But I know my reward's going to come because I'm doing it humbly.
Come on. In all labor, there is profit.
That is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like you said,
quotes.
and I say this all the time, I don't care what you believe in, but the creator is real. You can call him whatever you want him.
Come on.
Yep.
Now you're talking.
But it's real. Our ancestors are real.
Play yourself.
Every day I thank them because. So that's another thing I'm thankful for. So I'm thankful for confirmation. And I'm thankful for my ancestors and my creator.
Come on.
Because every day that I wake up and just some sign of life that lets me know that I'm real and I'm doing good and I'm okay. Right. Because we have too many things in this world that gives us, you know, those triggers to make us, oh my God, I gotta go to the doctor.
Come on.
I just saw this thing on the news. I might have a heart attack.
Right.
Or, oh my God, I might do this. Or, oh Lord, this is gonna happen. So you know, we always have these stress factors. And even if you were living good, it's just something jumping in your mind. Like, you know, we was talking about this a long time or a while ago. We was like, you know, you could just be sitting there, all of a sudden just the idea of death comes to your head and you're like, what the?
Yeah.
I rebuke negative energy. I rebuke negative energy.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's real.
Because I'm just thankful for a sound mind. I'm thankful for confirmation. I'm thankful for my creator, my ancestors, because like you said, we're not promised every day. But when I wake up, I'm like, I got another one.
Trying to tell you.
What you gonna do with it?
I might not do nothing, but at least I got another one.
I like to say getting old is the goal.
Yes. That's the
That's the goal.
Boy, you
So whenever somebody tell you getting old, say that's the goal.
Hashtag Segrin says. Segrin says.
Yeah, I wish I had that.
Hashtag Segrin says.
Yes.
You know what? That should pop up right next to you when you say stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? Segrin says.
Hashtag Segrin says.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But
good.
that is the thankful. So
Thanks for having us.
thank you guys for coming. We appreciate y'all. We're so grateful for y'all. I can't wait to see this.
Oh,
This is a blast.
and lastly,
This was
of
such a
course.
blast.
Oh my God.
How
crazy.
can people find you all?
Yes.
So we already had hashtag Segrin says, but if they actually want to follow you,
Yes.
Yo, you gotta roll with it now, bro.
You wanna go?
gotta
Like
roll
Segrin
with it.
says.
Segrin says, I'll roll with it.
Yeah, Segrin says.
Oh my God.
You heard it here first, but they don't tell you.
Oh my goodness.
he didn't know he's gonna be leaving with hashtag.
I didn't know, but I guess I am.
You can.
Is this right?
That's it. That's all it takes, boy. Sometimes
Y'all open me right
that's
up.
how businesses was made right there.
I'm tell you.
Okay. You
No, go
can
ahead.
easily find me on Instagram at I am Darvinique. I'm sure they'll show the spelling
Yes,
of the
it's
name.
gonna be. Yeah,
Yeah.
just look down.
Dark.
It's right there. It's already there.
I need.
I know, right? Not T.
Darvinique.
Yes,
Yeah, Darvinique.
Darvinique.
I am Darvinique.
I like that. All right.
There's another one.
Yeah, you got any more?
Bridge talent training. Oh my goodness. There's another one where I'm an acting coach.
Shut your face, Buck. Hey, girl. Coach the coach. Let's go.
Coach the coach.
Yes.
Yes, Bridge Talent Training. That is that. You can find that on Instagram as well. I'll give you guys the correct spelling. That way, if you guys share it, you guys can post that up correctly.
Gotcha.
Good.
Yes.
You can find me at at Gorilla Empire on Instagram.
Okay.
My champagne is Segrino Imperial at Segrino Imperial. My clothing line is at SG Luxury. My website is www.sogorillaempire.com. You can also go there to find the movie as well.
Okay.
You know, that's just easy. If you don't feel like going on Roku and hitting your remote and all that, just go to my website, click one button, and you got it.
www.sogorillaempire.com.
Sogorillaempire.com.
I'm wearing my brand today.
Are you now? I was like, no, now all of this from head to toe?
Head to drip.
The death.
Hey, we're going to make sure we get that full body shot.
Shout out to Shout out to Black-owned businesses, man.
We are.
Yes.
Let me put my
Shout
lip
out
back
to
on.
y'all, man. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Man.
Y'all about to blow up.
Thank you.
I love the title. It's beautiful. I love the logo.
Y'all better get on this. Y'all better get on this grill while it's hot.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Y'all better get on this
Glad
grill.
I'm on it before it blows.
Yeah.
You know what
There it is. And
I've never done an interview.
Wow.
But I came here and did it with
Look
you.
at that. You heard it first. What they don't tell you podcast. You heard it first.
Love it.
Well, first of all, like I said, we're grateful, and if that is what is meant for us to blow up, y'all gonna be with us.
For sure.
You feel me?
That's right.
That's the one thing that we always take pride in and respect in, is that anybody who was with us in the beginning is gonna be with us at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing we take pride
Believe
in.
in the family. Yeah.
We feed off of others. That's how we move.
Bring my Oscar here.
Yeah, that's how we move. There it is. There it is.
Claim it.
Hey, I just had to say, leave the slap at home.
This is the number one
Oscars
I ain't gonna slap nobody.
sought out podcast in the world. This station right here.
There it is.
What they don't tell
What they don't tell you podcast.
If y'all not tuning in, y'all are tuned out.
You
That's
stupid.
right. I like
We talked about a lot of stuff they don't tell you today.
Yeah, there it is. And that's what we do all day, every day. But listen, we want to thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you. We want to thank our guests. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
This is once again the What They Don't Tell You podcast. We are your host, DJ Mifflin.
Keisha Williams.
And we are the
B Squad.
Until next time, we are out. B Squad is in the building. Signing off. Deuces.
Bye, y'all.
Squad.
What they don't tell you.
What they don't tell you.
What they don't tell you.
Podcast.
Now I know what you're thinking. This is so wrong. But it feels so right.
There are more married women cheating on their husbands more than you think, bro, just to fill a void to make themselves happy.
Where you been?
My fucking bus told me at the last minute, can we not do this tonight?
Watch your mouth. I gave you this life.
Y'all been married for 7 years. I'm sure there's a way you can resolve this.
We'll be his wife at home, but I'm gonna just find my happiness somewhere else.
You gotta remember you cheated too, bro. Keep it real with yourself now. You hand different female, you know what I'm saying? You know, between me and you know what I'm saying? What if you fall in love?
You mean, what if we fall in love? We'll just have to cross that bridge if and when we get there.
We both belong to someone else, but we can't let go. We can't say no if it isn't love. Then it must be lust between us.